Welcome back to Nerd Wars, and you guessed it, I'm reviewing episode 6 of the Acolyte, Teach/Corrupt. My favorite part of the episode is that there's only 2 more episodes left. Osha wakes up at the beginning again, just like the last, in a cave that appears to be a room of sorts. She checks her side wound. Apparently she has a side wound. I don't quite remember that. I think she got force pushed off something, got knocked out. She got a side wound. Apparently she got a side wound.
I don't care.
Osha starts walking around all cautiously and scared. What's this mysterious cave room? And then she finds a dagger that looks like maize. And then she walks out to the ocean. And actually, the scenery does look pretty good. They're on this really green island. Looks a lot like one they stranded Luke Skywalker on for some reason. And we get a booty shot. Not a huge fan of Amanda. Somehow she/it does not know what gender she is when she looks down. But I know what gender she is, and as terrible as she is, she's got a couple assets. And we get 2 booty shots, this being the first. And then the camera goes out and she's on an island. And it was a pretty good shot. It's probably my favorite part of this is when they do the big nature shots and then they kind of CG a little base or some ruins in it or whatever. I like those. They're terrible establishing shots normally because it's just like some random thing. But this one actually did like establish where they were and whatnot, and it's pretty cool. I assume a helicopter, maybe a drone shot pull out. It was kind of good. That's about where that ends. Title card. And then this planet is called Unknown Planet. Unknown Planet. Unknown Planet. Music kind of decent. It's some sort of string instrument and it kind of builds the suspense and mystery a bit. All right, I like that. That will be the last good thing I say probably. And it's somewhat mysterious. And then it cut to an ugly bird thing that's like blending in with the rocks. Ugly, but it's kind of cute. I wish they would have had some kind of like vulture or crow come in and eat it. And then maybe later those things could like go eat the crow's eggs or something, show a little cycle, good and evil. No, sorry, that was too smart. I apologize. And then we're back to the Wookiee planet. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like Whiplash the show.
This is getting out of hand.
Soul's taken off and he's trying to communicate emergency code 0. There has been, my whole team is dead and the comms aren't working though. So then we get Osha May sneaks up behind Soul with her dagger. Okay, so that dagger wasn't her. Osha, I'm gonna reset the transceiver. Take the wheel. And then Soul stands for a second, then hits the table, can't control his emotions. So somehow he doesn't know it's her, even though he can sense her sneaking up. I don't know. Then he hits the table. Clearly can't control his emotions. I thought Jedi were supposed to be maybe not punching things in anger. Looks sad and, it should be a nice emotional moment. Everyone keeps telling me his acting's good. I haven't quite seen it yet, but this is the closest to me that I'm like, all right, that's actually pretty good. But I don't care about him or any of these other characters, and especially not the characters who died. Horde, poor guys. Praying for you.
I hate them.
So it kind of wrecks all the emotional stuff. And then we get a stupid space otter. Tries to figure out how to charge Pip. Man, I hate this he/him. Back to island. Wait, our stupid space otter tries to figure out how to charge Pip. Hyphen back to island. Oh, it's Whiplash, man. I'm gonna have to put something on. Here we go. Oh, but protect me a little bit. Osha's sneaking like 10 feet behind Smilo Ren, who just tore them all a new one, and she thinks she's being sneaky apparently. And then he takes off his shirt. He has a big back scar. More on that later. And then he gets naked and gets into the water. Okay. Osha sneaks up ready to knife him. Yeah, I bet this is going to go well. He grabs his lightsaber. Ooh, and of course he says, "How does it feel?" "Don't move. I'll get you. I'm a big girl." "It feels good, doesn't it?" "To hold it in your hands again. I assume you didn't keep your saber when you left the order. Your stance is good, but you should keep your elbow higher." Those and then swing for the fences. And he gets out and he gets intense. He's the only person who has some intensity and screen presence in this. Jeebus. The only person I like is the bad guy, and I'm rooting for him to kill all the people I'm supposed to like. Good one, Leslie.
I think it's canon that R2-D2 is a lesbian.
You're wondering if it's justified to kill me. Heat of the battle and it's okay, but a few hours later and it's vengeance? Classic Sithy, kill and don't kill, right, wrong. That's a real gray area. Like all of our leaders in Hollywood keep trying to tell us. Osha's all, why bring me here? Why not kill me? Am I supposed to be your prisoner? Prisoner? You're the one with the weapon. Did you kill Soul? No. Did you kill May? No, blah, blah, blah. Funny you should ask about him first. A special relationship, isn't it? Master and pupil. And God, she's just getting played so easily from the very, very beginning. I can't stand her. And supposedly she's the protagonist of the show. I'm rooting for Smilo. And he just walks away and she follows because she does a little this. And then ship docking above a planet. Pretty decent CGI. $180 million. Not so much, but pretty good looking CGI. Soul comes back up the cockpit and hugs May. You saved us, Osha. You saved me. That man, he corrupted your sister. He corrupted your sister. He pushed me to a place It's emotional, actually kind of good. A second moment where I do finally like Soul. Took me only 6 episodes. I'm sorry, it's time to make things right. It's time for me to face the High Council to tell them everything. But Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant's wife's not going to let you. Everything? Yes, he's going to tell you everything, but then the power goes out on the ship. Wait, why does it go out on the ship? Why aren't the communications working? Did she sabotage it? Didn't show. Oh my God, are they ever going to tell us why the power randomly goes out? Long story short, Soul is a terrible Jedi. Oh my God, who let this teenage girl in? And we got the cover-up artist, Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant's wife. Senator Rain Court continues to gain support. My colleagues in the expansion region will vote in favor of an external review of the order, says random alien to the Acolyte's wife. Random white Jedi walks in and he is gay AF is how I was nice enough to start it. I wanted to continue adding more gamer words to that. And Badger, he managed to message me one thing while watching this, and it was about old Lispy McLisperson. Oh yeah, his name's Mog. Should be able to have some fun with that. And he reports Soul's distress call. Prepare a rescue team to go to Kofar so we can cover it all up, so that way the Senate doesn't investigate us, because the Senate's about to investigate us. So we have to cover it all up, and that's why Kiadi Mundi doesn't know. Leslie Headland's wife.
What?
Back to Osha. Fuck. You speak as if you were a Jedi, Smilo. I was. A long time ago. I've never heard of you, though, bro. It was a really long time ago. Darth Plagueis confirmed. Smilo just kind of lets her go, tells her to swim if she wants to go to the ship. And he knows, of course, she's going to follow him because she's evil, because all these people are evil. I'm on Smilo's side. I guess I'm evil now too. Obviously going to get turned into a bad guy while May potentially gets turned into a good guy as all Soul emotional teenage girl trauma dumps on her, and we get some flashbacks. 2 more episodes. There's only 2 more episodes. I can do this. I can do this.
Now this is pod racing.
May goes into the engine room and Space Otter follows her in. What is his name? Basil? Can tell she's not Ocean, does a weird, super cringe dance thing, throws like a little fit, and then grabs her leg, probably bites her a little bit, and then stomps on her toes. Then Pip shoots oil into her eye, money shot style. Gets all in her hair, takes forever to get that out. What if I reset you to factory setting? And then May murders Pip, just straight up murders Pip and resets him. Then puts his head back on a body and asks him to run a check on the power system, because now she's fixing stuff. I thought she was the one who broke it. Why did the power? And then we're back to the island. Whiplash. More ugly bird rocks, which should be eating the crow's egg, showed that like circle of life, good and evil. Who really is the good and evil one? Also, I just want to see them little birds get ate.
Ha, word!
Milo says the Jedi taught her wrong, and she needs to use anger and fear and loss and desire. That's the path to the dark side, though, bro. Semantics. Hell of a sales pitch, bro. You murdered my friends. I killed Jedi. I killed those who threatened my existence. You killed Yord. Yord Horde most affected.
I hate them!
I'm not my sister. I'm not that easily corrupted. You already are corrupted. You're already gone. Bye. See you, girl. And followed by booty again. Not complaining. Did you forget something? If you stayed here to do something, do it. Turn it on. He gets all intense, puts the lightsaber up to him and whatnot, and finally, someone I can root for. An actor who's actually doing some acting. A character I can kind of care about a little bit, and it's the bad guy. Good one, Leslie. Nice. Nice one, bro.
People have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I frankly...
You're offended?
Into it. No.
The Jedi doesn't attack the unarmed. The dude knows all the Force powers. He's never unarmed. What are you idiots on about? Why do you still call yourself a Jedi? Blah, 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 dark side, blah, blah, blah. Why aren't you a Jedi, Osha? Because I failed. And then she puts it up. And yeah, obviously she's about to turn evil because she's the worst, just like how everyone is the worst. But Smilo embraces it, and I kind of like him, and he's intense, and he's got muscly arms, so I'm rooting for him currently.
It's fun to do bad things.
I understand. I lost everything, Osha. But when you lose everything, that's when you're finally free. And then she's about to kiss him, I'm pretty sure, but pulls back at the last second. And then Coruscant. And we get the lispy British gay Jedi Mog talking to Venestra, and turns out she gets sick from hyperdrive travel. Okay. Mog tells her they probably just died because the planet, you know, one of them backwoods things. But then Venestra's all like, "No, bro, I gotta go myself. Cover this all up so the Senate doesn't investigate Harvey the Jedi Order, bro."
Kill him.
Then back to main soul. Put this thing back on. How could I have not sensed that villain's true intentions when we first met him on Olega? Yeah, how did you guys not know that this dude was some dark side, like powerful force user? Weird. Very selective force powers you have there. I think when you really want something, it can cloud your mind. You can see what you want to see. Hey, guess what, Soul? I'm not actually Osha. You found him, your pip droid. Yes, he's okay now. I noticed the way you take care of him, talk to him, love him. It's creepy. Even though he's just a machine, it's creepy. I've always been like that. Even when I was little, I had to lose a lot of myself to become a Jedi, even if I did not know it at the time. God, can we move back on to Smilo? Sorry you feel that way. How can I feel any other way? Everything's all your fault, just because I burned everything down. Have you told me everything that happened on Brindok? You're very young. I'm not young now. You can tell me. Power comes back on, and she/they looks angry and walks away. So Soul finally stuns her. Oh, May. And then the message comes in. The rescue party is coming. Leave your transponder on. And he turns it off and flies away as the rescue team arrives. I'm rooting for Smilo. 100% rooting for Smilo. I hope he gets every last one of them. And the locals blame the bugs. Venestra doesn't believe them. Her acting is beyond atrocious. I can't believe it took me that long to write it. I was trying to put it off because obviously she's a terrible actress. Actrix, I don't even know what she's identifying as currently. It's so bad. Milo is fixing his Cortosis helmet. Osha's all, did you give the same pitch to my sister, the one I'm currently getting suckered by clearly because I'm evil and I'm the worst? Somehow I'm the protagonist. I made a mistake with May. I thought she wanted more than just revenge. I thought she wanted what I want. Oh, what do you want, Mr. Smilo? What do you want? The power of two. Oh my God. Are we gonna get the mom? We're gonna have another evil Sith. They're gonna throw in the last two episodes. That show's so bad.
Yeah, I just try to treat everything as if we're on RuPaul's Drag Race.
And then he just randomly pulls his shirt up for no reason whatsoever. And we see the scars again. How'd you get that scar? You want to know how I got these scars? Got the Jedi helmet that looks like, oh my God. How do you think I got it? Looks like someone stabbed you in the back. Someone who threw me away. Your Jedi Master? Mr. Smilo, why would your Jedi Master throw you away? Because you're trying to tell me to be evil? Silence. And then Cortosis. He says the word. He finally says Cortosis. Oh my God. Just give us 10 words during that fight. Soul can look over and be like, oh no, that's Cortosis. Please don't hit that fellow Jedi. But no, now we get to learn about it after everyone's already complained what the hell just happened. But hey, he does finally mention it at least. Finally, for fuck's sake, was my note. But also, it's a sensory deprivation headpiece, so it was Magneto blocking the thought reading mind control powers. Oh my god, it is a Magneto helmet. I like the helmet. As much as I hate to say it, have liked it from the beginning, and now I like it even more, and it's a sensory deprivation headpiece like we used as younglings. It blocks out all your senses. Just you and the Force. Okay, so he wasn't even seeing anything. He was just forcing out when he was wrecking everyone. I hope he kills them all. Try it on, Osha. Try it on. You won't. I dare you. I bet you won't, pussy.
Kill him now.
I don't trust you. Nor should you. But you should learn to trust yourself. Just, do whatever's fun. If it feels good, do it. He thinks for about 5 seconds and decides to put it on. This is what I wrote. No, I had to add probably. He puts it on. All right, we're almost done. We get a quick Venestra seeing some dead body of Jackie. Yes, and then Yord. I must say I was happy to see that again. And then the random red shirts, who cares? And then Mog, turns out Mog, the lispy British gentleman, will say, who's with Venestra, is about as straight as the new Doctor Who Shudigatwa. Venestra then purple laser whips a bug. Everyone, we thought, oh, cool, she's going to whip some Kylo, whip that Nene. The fly swatter, she uses it as a fly swatter. And then they think it might be Soul, but then she remembers power to tip the scales. That's the thing she said in like the second or third episode, guys. Power to tip the scales. That's what the dark side wants. She can feel it because she's the bestest ever, literally, apparently. She knows it must be bad guy. Yeah, probably Osha. I'd arrest Osha. You guys already had her, and you let her go for some reason. And then May wakes up in handcuffs with Soul staring at her. I have no intention of harming you, May. Then let me go. I will. Believe me, we have a lot to do. We need to find your master. Why do we call him the stranger? I thought he was the master. Okay. We need to save Osha, but first you and I are going to talk. I've had 16 years to think about what I would say to you if I ever got the opportunity. So you're going to listen. Finally, we can find out what actually happened. As soon as we found out Smilo wasn't one of the moms, no one cares anymore. Oh, but don't worry. You don't find out what happens. That's going to be next episode. And then I thought it was over there, which I already thought was dumb enough. And then we get the Smilo helmet. Osha's about to put it on because she's the worst. And then she notices a vein of Cortosis in the cave. Pretty cool. She fondles and caresses the helmet and picks it up like an idiot, puts it on like an idiot, and then it's just darkness. And she breathes heavily, and you get that Darth Vader breathing sound effect, and then all of a sudden it's the credits. And I said out loud, wow. Just like darkness with like a couple slits and a little Vader breathing. That was the episode, guys. My favorite part, there's only 2 more to go. Please, God, pray for me. Like and subscribe. My channel is under attack by Leslie Headland. Oh my God. Only 2 more, guys. Thanks for watching, and please follow the algorithm on your way out and support the channel by becoming a YouTube member.